Tekken is hard. No doubt about it. 3D space.
Okay, 2-1-2, the tornado, that makes sense. Dash, sidestep, left. Dash, sidestep. Why am I sidestepping there? It's because if I don't, I'm off axis to the combo and it'll drop. You've got to be
Frame 1 inputs. Players with decades of experience. So, can I get good at Tekken? Over the past year, I've been preparing for 2XKO by playing as many fighting games as I can. When Tekken 8 was released in January, I was immediately interested. But I shied away from it. For 3 months until I gave it a try in April. I was scared by how much it seemed I'd need to know just starting out. What pushed me to try it was courage. Before being good in 2XKO, I wanted to be just good enough in BlazBlue to beat my friend Icy. I couldn't just shy away from a game because I simply assumed it was hard. I'd just have to try it out and see what happens from there. I just hoped my skills would transfer over as I learned to pilot a new character. For the moment, I decided I'd jump into Tekken without worrying too much about choosing the right character based on a tier list or personal recommendations. And that character was Nina Williams. I could go back and try out the other characters that interested me, but I decided becoming competent in one was better than barely understanding 2 or more. Speaking of competency, what determines someone's competence in a fighting game? Fighting games require a player to juggle a lot of information at once, and use those to make a calculated guess on which choice is the right one based on that. After all, when you're playing versus another player, the last thing you want is to fight your own controller. If you can think about the game while you're playing, not what next move you have to do, you're competent. 50 is the magic number. If you're as good as 50% of the player base that plays ranked at least, then you're competent. It's not a perfect scale though. Hackers, pluggers, and cheesers were likely to be encountered at least a few times, but over a long period of time, they become a rarity. I could go higher later on, but first I'd try to reach red rank. So, with my goal in mind and a character selected, I hopped into practice and started doing some Nina combos. I could not do this a year ago. I just couldn't get over how hard some of her combos were. Really, I couldn't get over how hard her moves were. I just don't like her playstyle. I like parries and I like grabs, but Nina is not a parry character and she's not a grab character. She has those options available to her, but she's not that type of character. If I played Nina solely for parries and grabs, I'd end up performing worse by skipping her fundamentals entirely. I wouldn't be playing Nina, I'd be playing parry Nina, grab Nina. So I noticed a fork in my path. I could push through this barrier right now, or I could leave this for later and play her when I was ready. If you've been watching my videos, you can probably tell which option I chose. By this point, guides were back on the table. While I was watching Roofamonger's video about who to play, I got to the character Asuka Kazama. Asuka had parries, and parries were cool, but I wasn't completely sold. Nina had parries, as did a lot of characters in this game. But I saw that she had a combo, a very special combo, a combo that really meant a lot to me. And I was immediately sold. You tell me I could fucking kick people in the fucking face and flip them over like a fucking pancake? Oh, it was on sight. It was on sight for this fucking character. If I was playing anyone it was her. If I was going to rank until I reach red rank in Tekken, it was gonna be on Asuka Kazama. At this point, I was just feeling out Asuka. Something as high level of a tactic as learning your character's move list is what you'll be focusing on primarily at this point in the game. Other than that, your primary way to win is just hitting something. Literally anything. All you really need is, like, 1 or 2 combos to be decent in any fighting game. Not good, not tournament winning, just decent. So, I searched for Asuka combos, found one that made sense to me, and worked on it until I had it. Once I got the combo down, every time I had a chance to land that combo, I gunned for it. I'm not joking when I say that this combo got me through most of yellow and like half of orange rank. Most players around this level don't really understand anything more than the target combos from their character's move list, so damage, pressure, your ability to win overall is lacking.
Oh, I should have practiced my counter move a little better. Ah!
Yes, you should have.
You may be an open book,
Asuka Kazama!
but I'm a bit more complicated than that. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Feel good, right? Like being from the Middle East, where you normally have to travel out. We've heard it from the other players before, what they're always, you know, in enemy territory, so to speak, right? But now.
Around yellow rank is when you have a general understanding of your character's moveset. You're not really thinking about the game right now. Instead, the game is fishing for whatever cheese moves your character has. Asuka has one through the use of 1-1-4. After the sweep, you can go for down 4-3 or 4-3+4, which then gives her a stack of her Nano Augusto, and now you can start Asuka bullshit. However, game-specific knowledge at this point is low, so all you have right now is your fundamentals and cheese. Thus begins the 1-1-4 spam. No one at this rink really expects it, let alone punishes it, so they get hit by it every time. Round 2 was clean! Now what I'm missing is consistency. Ah yes, down forward 3. Because down forward 3 pancake flips whoever you hit, they have to move out of the way or risk getting flipped over and over and over again. Remember this, as this will be on the test later. I like the use of this forward 4 into down forward 3 because of the counter properties on forward 4. These were my promo matches into orange. If I can land my bullshit sooner and harder than Reina, if I can land my bullshit sooner and harder than Reina can, I would win. I noticed she's spamming jab for pressure, so I parry to punish and get off some free damage. She gets up over and over again, the exact same way, round 2, and it goes heavily in my favor. The modified down forward 2 combo was interesting. Perhaps I wasn't feeling confident I would land the forward 4 plus 3 there. Backs up to down forward 2 was nice! And that's match 1. Let's see match 2. Didn't parry to get grabbed, instead caught her grab attempt the first time, missed the second time, and came away with now being in orange. Orange rank is when you stop fighting your controller and actually start fighting your opponent. Matchup knowledge is not necessary here. It's more important to know not to use moves that are guaranteed to whiff or get blocked, and instead keep things tight until you find an opening. I was also starting to really get what Asuka's Okizeme looked like. For this video to not be too long, I'll just quickly explain that Asuka's Okizeme is terrifying. If you don't respect her, she can put you on the floor, keep you on the floor, and keep playing what is basically a Mario Party minigame. I actually remember learning from Coach Kazama that there was a proper combo to do on Asuka for a better Oki setup, and after learning that, I started using it much more often. I chose option 1, so the correct move is to use some sort of move that is quick, light, works well off counter. I just got into a win streak after beating Azucena, so whatever next couple matches I played, if I won, was likely to put me in red rank. Remember how I mentioned earlier about potential hacks, cheese, or plug? Yeah, I forgot to mention bots. By this point, Eddie had been added to the game, and people recognized he had an infinite loop if you just spammed the 3 button. He took a round off me, but once I figured out what to do, I did not lose again. This was it. I knew my combos, I knew my Oki setups. All I had to do to win these next few matches and to get in red rank was just play some good old-fashioned Tekken. Okay. Stupid. Oh, it's fine. He gets 50-50, he gets wrong, which means I get the round. Yes, sir! Grabbed you? Oh, he used the heat engager. It's fine for him. Oh! That was the other one. I had to do the 1+2 grab. It's okay. Oh! I could have frame jumped him there! No! He grabbed me! Okay, he's gonna keep doing the that one. Oh, that was his 2 grab, that was 1+2. No way! No freaking way! Aw, man. I gotta be more careful next time. Ooh, ow! Kicked me in the fucking gut. God damn. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, now comes the mix-up. Oh, okay. He doesn't block. He holds that. Do it again. And he loses this round. Hopefully, if I play Makar's round, I'll be done in red after fighting him. Who knows? Oh! God damn! That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, shit. Nice. Sit down, boy. I'm your daddy now. Oh! Oh, shit. There we go. You weren't paying attention. Oh, my gut. I eat all that damage. Ah! And he rage arts. God damn. There we go. 50-50. Ah, he gets wrong. Oh shit! I didn't even know that was gonna kill. What the fuck? Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! They don't know! They don't know! They don't know! It's now or never. I'm in my promotional match, and what's left is just not tripping over my own foot at the finish line. You know, Kazuya, it's really ironic that the last person that possibly gets me to red rank is you. Because, well, I've been training against Kazuya the entire time. When I put the training dummy on, it's usually Kazuya or Lily. So I fucking hate playing against Lily. Oh! I was gonna perfect there, what the? Ah! I grab you. You pressed a button! You did the wrong one! Woo! They don't know. Oh, he knows. Oh. Okay. He respected. Oh, he doesn't respect that one. No! Ooh, that doesn't go. He fucking lasered me. He could do that out of heat? Or was it while he was in heat? Flipped. Boop. Boop. Perfect, baby! He guessed correctly. He didn't guess on that one, though. Hey, remember when I mentioned there was a move that pancake flips the opponent, and they have to get out of the way before they keep getting flipped? He respects the wake up, though. That's for sure. He doesn't respect that, though. Oh my god! Boom! 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 And another boom! Whew. Oh my god. Whew. Hey, that's what you call a win, baby. So, is Tekken 8 hard? Yes. But with how often I've been playing fighting games, I've grown accustomed to the demand. I don't think it's impossible to get better at the game in a reasonable amount of time, even if you've never picked up a controller in your life. It was truly all in my head. The overthinker in me won when I should have just hopped in, tried some things out, figured out why things didn't work out, and go from there. All I did was delay what I was gonna do anyways. How do you win a round in a fighting game? You do not win by reducing your opponent's HP to 0 before the timer ends. You win by having more HP when the timer runs out. When you realize this, the game in theory reduces to just standing in place so that you aren't the first person to swing and get punished.
Baby, you got something in your
Even so, no one does this. Standing leaves you vulnerable. If you get hit while in this vulnerable state, you're now losing in the HP game. You're in a scramble with the other guy to get your health lead back, and now we're back to square one. You're going to make mistakes, but the sooner you start playing the game, the sooner you learn from those mistakes and become a better player. After all, you can theory craft about how a match is supposed to go, but you aren't gonna win until you throw the first punch. Or, in Asuka's case, until someone throws the first punch. Or kick. This has been Snoozy Boy, and I'm gonna go take a nap.